We play and call it work.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with Jason. Welcome, Wargamers, to another Dave Learns Maggotkin episode. Today, I'm going to be fighting against the Skaven Clan Scry.
Rats with guns.
And that's a thing in Age of Sigmar where guns are a thing and not my army.
No, not your army.
No, but in your army. Awesome.
Yes.
So apparently Skaven can be chaos as well.
Oh, they're definitely chaos.
Therefore, I'm fighting against myself. That's how I'm seeing it.
I could see that, sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
At the end of this game, going to jump into first impressions, because I've never fought Skaven before, and discussion of the game and how it went, and bringing some new models today, so I'm excited about that. Let's take a look at the armies. 1,000 points of Maggotkin of Nurgle. The general in my army will be the Harbinger of Decay. He's got the Carrion Dirge, which subtracts 2 to the bravery of enemy models within 12, and then I have the Avalanche of Rotten Flesh, which adds 2 to his move characteristic.
Run and charge rolls.
And run and charge. So it's not move.
No, just run and charge.
Just run and charge. Okay, that's what it does. Awesome. Another leader I have is the Bloab Rotspawned. He has the Blades of Putrefaction spell. I also have Festus the Leech Lord. Never brought him before either. See how he does on the battlefield today. For battle line, I have a unit of 10 Putrid Blight Kings. And my second battle line will be 20 Chaos Marauders with the Mark of Nurgle. And that's 1,000 points of Maggotkin. All right, Jason, what you got?
1,000 points of Clan Scryer. Alright, that's my general, an Arch Warlock. For his command trait, he has the Cunning Creature. So if instead of piling in and attacking in the fighting phase, he can move 8 inches away from the fight, as long as he's 3 inches away from enemies. And his spell is Warp Storm. For my first battle line, we got 3 Storm Fiends, 1 with Doomflayer Gauntlets, and 2 with Rattling Cannons. For my second battle line, another 3 Storm Fiends, 2 with Warp Fire Throwers, and 1 with Shock Gauntlets. And then I have 3 Jezzails helping out. Also assisting, I got 2 Warp Fire Throwers. And that is 1,000 points of Skaven.
Today's battle will be pulled from the Open War deck. The objective is kill the messenger at the start of the first battle round. Before determining who has the first turn, each player lets their opponent know which model in their army is their messenger. The model cannot be the army's general and must already be set up on the battlefield. The first player to slay the opponent's messenger wins the battle. Deployment will look like this. And our twist is Battle Frenzy. Add 1 to the attack's characteristic of all melee weapons used in this battle. Better for me than it is for you, Jason.
A little bit.
I think just a little bit. Yeah,
a little bit.
I have like no shooting, maybe 1. And
hopefully you won't make it to me to use those combat attacks.
1 can hope.
Yeah.
I also need to mention that Jason has a ruse. I have not seen this, neither will you guys. If and when it is pulled later on, you guys will see it. And I have more wounds than Jason. I think more than 20. It's a bunch more.
It was like 86 to 54 or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Taking a look at deployment, we have all of the Maggotkin deployed here right in the middle of the battlefield. And then we have all of the Skaven deployed over here on this side of the battlefield. We're pretty close to the middle. In fact, we're pretty close to each other. I had 1 less unit than you, so I finished my drops first.
Yeah, you did.
Even though I won the roll-off to deploy first, so I get to go first, should I choose, and I'm going to choose that. But I'm going to reveal which ones are our messengers. So this model right here, one of my Blight Kings, the one holding the standard, is my messenger.
Alright.
And your, what's he called?
My Jezzail with the green shield, that is my messenger.
Okay, that's your messenger. Awesome. So as soon as one of us kills one of our messengers, it is the end game that triggers victory, and it's all good.
All good.
Beginning of Maggotkin turn 1, gonna roll for the Cycle of Corruption with my Nurgle dice. getting a 1, which is add 2 inches to the move characteristics of all Nurgle units, and that's perfect timing because of how close we are together.
It's really fast.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad for Nurgle. I mean, Nurgle, you don't expect Nurgle to be as fast as that.
No, that's good. That's really good. All right.
Now rolling for contagion points, I get 4. 3 for being in my deployment zone, 1 for having none of your models in my deployment zone, and D3 because of the feculent Gnarlmaw and not having any enemy units within 3 inches of him. So it's 4 plus D3, that equals 7,
Ooh,
and I'm
nice.
going to bring in another feculent Gnarlmaw right off the bat. Going to spend a command point on my Harbinger of Decay, Morbid Vigor. Friendly models within 14 inches get to basically ignore damage on a 5+. 7 inches? Did I say 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
sorry.
accent's kind of heavy this morning. Yeah,
yeah.
so 7 inches. But that's fine, because he's going to be up there close. He'll be within 7 inches of his dudes
Oh
anyway.
yeah, they're fast.
Thank you for that correction. By the way, guys, this is a series of me learning this army, so still learning them.
It's teamwork.
So thank you very much
Anytime.
for you and for you guys and your comments and your understanding of rules errors.
There you go.
For spells, Bloab, Rotspond. He's going to cast Blades of Putrefaction on the Putrid Blight Kings. It is a roll of a 7, and he gets a 5. He doesn't quite make
Not
it.
quite.
Festus has a spell he's going to try to cast here. On the Storm Fiends, it is Curse of the Leper, casting value of 7. And I don't make it. I don't make it. So that's actually a big deal. That would have -1 to their save rolls for the rest of the battle.
For the rest of the battle,
That's
it's so
nuts.
big.
Isn't that
It's
nuts?
so big.
My Putrid Blight Kings won't roll for their Virulent Discharge because I don't have any friendly units that are wounded, and so I can't heal anything. And there are no enemy units that are close enough for me to wound you mortally. So I'm not going to roll for it right now. Bloab. I'm going to move him now in the movement phase. He moves 10 plus 2 because of the Cycle of Corruption. And I'm also going to run him at the same time because he'll be within 7 of the Speculant Gnarlmaw because he's going to be charging this unit right there. What's this unit called?
That's just a warp fire thrower.
Just a Warp
Yeah.
Fire Flower with
Yeah.
just a shooting weapon that I don't have.
He's just gonna get eaten. That's what's gonna happen.
Ah! And second thought, I'm just going to move up my 12. We've already pre-measured it. I need a 5-inch to get your rats there. What are they called again?
The warp fire throwers.
Warp Fire Flowers. Asked you literally 2 seconds
2
ago.
seconds ago, it was right then.
In real time, though, it was like 5 minutes. But like for you guys, it's 2 seconds. But I'm going to ask again, just so you know.
That's fair.
Yeah. The reason why I'm just going to move him is because he's got a shooting attack, Bloab does. He's got his Bile Spurter's Vile Bile. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
Almost.
So that's what he's got, which is probably, this. I'm guessing that's what that is. But anyway, it's got a decent amount of rend and damage, so I think it's best if I get a chance of doing that first. Moving on to my Putrid Blight Kings, I'm going to move them up for +2 because of the Cycle of Corruption, and I'm also going to run them my D6 +1 because of their Sonorous Toxin. Watch this. Oh!
Only one.
Although I could spend a command point and get that 6 if I had a command point to
If you
spend.
had one.
But
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
So I'm just verbally saying that to remind myself and make myself sad. Now my Marauders, I'm going to be running them as well. They move 8 inches because of the Cycle of Corruption. There is a drummer in the unit, so I'll add 1 to the run roll. Hopefully I get more than 1 here. And I get a 5.
Oh, there you go.
So
Right in
that's
my face.
6. So that's 14 inches they can move up.
Yeah.
Harbinger of Decay will move up. Right there. Shooting phase. Bloab Rotspond is going to shoot his Bile Spurter's Vile Bile at your Warp Flame rats.
There you go.
Your throwers.
Yeah. Yeah.
D3 attacks, getting 3. 4s to hit, getting 2. 2s to wound, getting 2 wounds. So these Warp Flame throwers are 3 wounds apiece.
3 wounds.
And it's D3 damage, so I could possibly only
Double ones. Not so much.
Okay.
No.
First blood! And because my Blow-Up Rotspond is really, really itching to fight something, he's going to be charging your Storm Fiends.
Yeah.
And he needs 7 inches to get in there. That's off the table. I got to roll a 6 with this because I got a 1 here. Oh!
He does it.
just barely makes it.
There you go.
So he goes right here. Putrid Blight Kings now going to be charging the Storm Fiends from this side. They also need 7 inches. Very nurgly of them, but they do have their sonorous toxin, so they actually only need 6 inches.
There you go. Let's see double ones. Needed.
Getting a 7.
No, that doesn't work.
The Marauders now, they're going to charge. They get +1 to their charge because of the drum, and they get a 4, so 5 inches. I'm going to roll first with my Putrid Blight Kings. 5 have moved in to fight. Just so you guys are aware, there is my messenger, the banner holder. So he's going to be there, and all the other wounds will be taken and all the other guys first before he is. Just so you're aware, Jason.
Well, that's the unit I got to kill right there.
Yeah. And so because of the Battle Frenzy twist, I got +1 to my attacks. Instead of 3 each, it's 4 each, and there's 5 guys there. So
it's a lot of attacks.
looks like we have 20, and any 6s with their blighted weapons are D6 hits instead of just the 1.
No whammies.
Okay,
That's
looks
a
like there's
couple
4
of whammies.
6s. 46 extra hits now. Getting 10, 13. Wounding on 3s. That's decent. No Ren, 4 up save, 17. Oi, oi!
Alright, so that'll be 7.
So that's 11 wounds in total that were...
And then 4 onto this guy.
11
so
saves
he'll
that
have
were
2
failed.
left.
Okay,
It's a lot of damage.
nice. And your second unit of Storm Fiends here, you're going to pile them in and attack the Marauders, because they haven't gone yet.
Yeah. So the Storm Fiend with 2 Doomflayer Gauntlets, he's going to go first. He has 2 D3 attacks. Oh, for 2 attacks. There we go. Hitting on 4s. There we go. And looking for 3s. There we go.
-2 Ren, so it slices through their armor. But they do have the awesome Morbid Vigor from my Harbinger of Decay. So rolling for damage. That's 2d3, so 5 in total. Looking for 5 pluses.
Alright, let's see it.
Getting 3,
Holy.
so 2. So we're actually going to add another attack there from the Battle Frenzy twist for your Storm Fiend. So that's
there
a
we
hit.
go. That's a hit. And 1 more 3. There we go.
That's another wound and
So
damage.
D3.
Getting 3. Wow, that's enough. And 5 up. Oh, that's 3
There's
more.
3.
That makes a
up
difference.
for it, yeah.
I'll just remove these 5 first. And the other 2 Storm Fiends are just going to use their clubbing blows with their guns. And they're going to attack normally here.
Yeah, they got base 4, so they got 5 attacks each. Hitting on 4s. And 3s to wound.
So 2 wounds.
2.
No rend, 2 damage each. I'm going to go ahead and roll my 6 up saves. And make none. So I'll make 4.
5 ups.
5 ups.
And you made 1. You were close.
So 3 more go. These 3 in the back. Blowout Rotspawn is going to go next, starting with his Harvestman Scythe. Normally 3 attacks, but 4 because of the Battle Frenzy twist. Hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wounding on 3s. Getting 2. -1 rend.
Looking for 5s.
It's 2 go through.
2.
2
and
damage
he'll go down to
apiece.
4.
So that's awesome. Kills another Storm Fiend, and 1's left with 4 wounds. Now rolling for the Bile Spurter's Monstrous Claws. The claws normally have 5 attacks, but it'll be 6 because of the twist. And these will be hitting on 4s. Okay,
Okay.
that's a lot of hits.
Yeah.
And wounding on 2s. Getting 4 wounds. -1, so your 5 up saves. Oh boy.
Not a 1, eh?
Not a single one.
Well, there he goes. There's the squad. Oh boy.
Now I'm going to pile in with my Marauders because your Storm Fiends have already gone here and they're the last ones to go. Just so you guys know, these Marauders are armed with flails. And they have the Damned icon, which means they can reroll hit rolls of 1. They have a special rule called the Barbarian Horde. So on a roll of a 4+, I get to add 1 to the result of hit rolls. And if it's a 6, then I can add 1 to any wound rolls as well. So I don't get anything for that.
Not quite.
On this note of rolling this 3, apparently if I had 20 models or more, I could have added 1 to this roll. But I don't anymore because you've killed me off thus far, which I'm okay with because that means I would have had to attack with them first, and I would rather the Putrid Blight Kings go first than the Marauders.
That's fair. You took out a big unit.
Yeah. Normally would have only 12 attacks here because there's 12 left in range to fight, but that's doubled because of the twist. I love this twist, man.
It's so good.
It is really, really good. So I'm hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s because of their banner. Got 4 1s, going to re-roll. Got another hit out of it. Got 8 hits with that. Corrin wants it. Now wounding on 3s. 6 wounds. You got your regular 4-up save.
1, 2, 3. Takes 3.
That's perfectly statistical. In fact, you just rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
And you put in the wounds in your Doomflayer gauntlets. That guy has 7 wounds, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, it's down to 4. Battle Shock for my Marauders. My bravery is 5. I lost 8 guys, but they have their banner, which gives them +1 to their bravery. So it's dice +2 is what I roll. Oh! 8! Corn wants it! You know what? I'm just going to take off all these guys. Just take them off.
I won't say no to that.
So at the beginning of your turn, you have this thing called Warp Spark tokens.
Yes, it is a Clan Scryer Allegiance ability.
Okay.
It lets my heroes reroll to hit, to wound rolls. It lets them reroll casting rolls. I can only use 1 per phase. If something in my unit, in my army does unit, I roll a dice. On a 1, they take D3 damage. On anything else, it's fine.
All right.
So I start with 3 plus D3.
So 4.
There we go. That's all right. 4 tokens.
Hero phase your magic on your Warlock.
Yeah, on my Arch Warlock, he's going to cast Warp Storm.
On what?
It goes off on a 7.
And you get it. Hey, there's someone on this battlefield that can get some psychic stuff off.
So would you like to stop it? It's going to allow me to choose 3 units, and on a 2+ on those units, they're going to take D3 mortal wounds.
That depends. Can you cast any more powers?
Yes, he can cast 1 more.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this. Blowout brought spawn minuses 1 to your casting, so you actually only got 8, and I need to roll a 9 or higher, and I roll a 7.
Ooh, we are right.
So you got 3 units here.
Yeah, so I'm going to choose each of these 3. So on the Barbarians first, your Marauders, on a 2+.
Yep, that's D3 mortal wounds. They take 1.
There you go.
Oh wait, they have their
Feel no pain.
yeah. So they fail. Now the Blight Kings.
2+.
2 up. Yep.
There we go. I want to
D3.
see that again. Not quite
That's
2,
2.
though.
So that chews through their armor. And they also have the Morbid Vigor, so 5+. Oh, they save 1, so 1 takes 1 wound. I'll put it on my champion there because he's got 5 wounds instead of 4, so he's down to 4. Now for my Blowab. 2+. Okay, yep, you made it. D3, getting 2.
2.
Blowab Rotspawn is down to 10 wounds. Your Arch Warlock is going to give your Storm Fiends
+1 to charge and +1 to hit with the Vigor Dust Injector.
Okay. So your artifact does that, but at the beginning of your next hero phase, the Storm Fiends take D3 mortal wounds?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they might be dead by then.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's why you're doing it. I understand. Your Arch Warlock is going to also Mystic Shield your
Storm Fiends.
Storm Fiends.
No, sir, he's not gonna. I'm gonna eat one of my 4 tokens to reroll that.
Okay.
There we
Make
go.
it.
On a 6.
Festus is going to try to deny that, and you technically rolled a 7 there because of Blow Up Rotspawn's ability, so 8+! No. Now resolving the Arc Spark token on a 1, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Good to go.
And you're fine. Movement phase, moving your Arch Warlock.
Yeah, right there.
And your other Warp Fire Thrower just turned around and moved a little closer.
Look menacingly.
Shooting phase, rattling cannons on the Storm Fiends are going to shoot at the Putrid Blight Kings. 3d6 shots apiece.
4, 8, 10, 12.
Normally hitting on 4s, but hitting on 3s now because of the Vigor Dust Injector from your Arch Warlock.
That's a good.
Wounding on 4s. 6 wounds, -1 rend, so that's a 5-up save for them. So 2, so 4 go through. 5-up Morbid Vigor. Save none, so that's 4 damage. And that kills him.
Okay, so my Warp Fire Thrower is going to shoot into his Blight Kings. It's going to use more Flaming Death for his Warp Fire Thrower. So instead of doing D3 damage, I'm going to hope to do D6 on a 2+. There we go. If I got a 1, my guy would have taken damage. D6 mortal wounds onto the Blight Kings. 5.
Wow, that's a lot. Whoa, I'm glad I killed the other Warp Flamer.
Yeah, the Storm Fiends have them too, and they have 2d3 each.
What?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I killed them too.
Yeah, it's a good thing you got that squad first.
So 5 up more vigor. Made 3, so taking 2. And now the Gisele's in the back. What are they going to do?
They might as well shoot at Blowab, I suppose.
You don't like Blowout?
No, he doesn't seem like a good guy.
Okay. A Warp Lock Gisele's hitting on 4s? That's hard to say.
A little bit. Rerolling once because they didn't move.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's the best case scenario.
That is awesome. So 6s explode into 2 mortal wounds.
What?
So that'll be 4
Each?
mortal wounds, and then I'm wounding on 3s.
Whoa.
And that's -2 rend with 2 damage.
First off, I'm going to roll a 6-up save for this. And I don't.
So that's 6 damage.
So my Blowab Rot Spawn just simply goes down to 4 wounds. And your Arch Warlock has a shooting ability.
And his Gauntlet is a little Fire Thrower, so he has a once per game D3 mortal wounds Fire Thrower going on to Blowab. For 2 more mortal wounds.
That just goes right on through. I only have 2 wounds left on him.
And I'll make a charge with my Arch Warlock into Blowab and try and take him out.
6, you're in.
There you go.
Take him out. And now in the fight phase, you're going first with your Storm Fiends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just kind of shimmy them over for the pile-in.
Because you want to attack my Blight Kings.
Yeah, more attacks on the Blight Kings is better. Yeah.
Doomflare Gauntlet into my Marauders, and the other 2 Storm Fiends will be attacking the Blight Kings. Doomflare has 2d3 plus 1 attacks, so 5 in total.
Okay, so the Doomflare hits on 3s, wounds on 3s, so he's going to be hitting on 2s because of the Vigor Dust. I messed that up last time, thinking he hit on 4s. So 2 misses, 3 hits. The 2 is a hit because of the Vigor Dust.
That's right. So 4 hits, and wounding on 3s?
Yes. -2 rend, so that should be it for the 3.
Marauders are no longer within 7 inches for the Morbid Vigor, so you're just going to simply wipe them all out. And your Storm Fiends have 5 attacks each.
And they're hitting on 3s because of the Vigor Dust.
And wounding on 3s. 4. No rend, so 4 up save on my Blight Kings. Made 2. 2 damage apiece, so that's 4 Morbid Vigor rolls. Making none, that's another 4. So I'll take that guy out, and I'll put the wounds on him next. Blowab Rot Spawn is going to be attacking next, starting with his Harvestman Scythe. 4 attacks because of the extra attack. I'm hitting on 3s with this. That's 3 hits, and wounding on 3s as well. Getting 2. -1 to your save.
I've got a 3 up normally, so 4 up.
Goes through for 2 damage. Now 4 attacks with the Monstrous Claws instead of 6 because I'm wounded. I'm almost dead. So I'm hitting you on 4s. That's 1. And I'm wounding on 2s. That's 1 wound for -1.
Another 4 up.
And
Good
you made
to go. So I'll start with my Piston Claw on my Arch Warlock. He'll have 2 attacks because of the Battle Frenzy. He's hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit.
Yep.
And wounding on 3s.
It's a wound.
-2 rend, 3 damage.
Okay, so it's a 6-up save, and if I fail it, he's dead. He's dead. Blah. And now my Blight Kings are going to go. I'm going to do some piling in. 16 attacks, hitting on 3s. 6s are extras, so I got 2 6s there. 7 extra.
Nice.
3s to wound. It's 14 wounds. And you got a 4 up.
Oh, that's decent.
Wow.
Okay.
Only 2. Wow. I was expecting to kill another rat.
Yeah, the way I rolled last time, heck yeah.
Battle Shock, Blight Kings, Bravery 8, lost 2, can't fail. Now it's time to roll off, see who goes first in turn 2, or who chooses to go first in turn 2, and I win ties.
There you go, you got it.
I'm definitely going to choose.
Yeah, that's fair.
Beginning of Mega turn 2, and I have Fecund Vigor on the Cycle of Corruption. I add 1 to the wound rolls. Contagion points. Mr. Festus the Leech Lord is in my deployment zone, which means that I have 3, plus another one for not having any of your units, so I'm 4, plus 2d3 because I have 2 Fecund Normalists. So here we go. That's another 5, that's 9 in total. I'm going to be saving my contagion points, so I have 9 currently. I'm going to spend a command point on Morbid Vigor, because that's really silly not to do it. Festus the Leech Lord is going to target your Storm Fiends with the Curse of the Leper. So on the roll of a 7, it's -1 to your saves for the rest of the game. Oh, come on! Come on! Now rolling for Virulent Discharge, starting with the Blight Kings. On the roll of a 6, I heal D3 wounds. That is cocked. That's not a 6. Now for you, on your Storm Fiends, I get a roll, and on a 6, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh, close.
I'm going to move up my Harbinger of Decay because I want my other dudes to be... You know, I'm going to move them over there.
Sneaky.
Yeah. Now on to the combat phase. Just going to pile my guys in. All of my Putrid Blight Kings now are in base contact with your Storm Fiends, and they're going to be hitting them on 3s and wounding on 2s because of the Cycle of Corruption.
So big.
And the 3s to hit any 6s are D6 hits. There's a good
lot of 6s.
Good amount of 6s. 8 6s, now it's D6 hits. Watch this. That's a good roll. This is how many hits. That's crazy, huh? Now for the wounds. Wounding on 2s. 4 up save. You got 30 wounds there, and you're rerolling 1s because of Mystic Shield. Good thing too. A lot of 2s and 1s. Rerolling the 1s. Oh, wow.
Okay.
So
Mystic Shield.
You take 9.
2 and 6 is 8 and 1. So he's down to 5.
Your Mystic Shield saved you.
Yeah,
that's exactly
big time.
5.
Yeah.
Hitting back with the Storm Fiend now. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits.
Yeah.
Same as last time, I think.
Yeah, so 3s to wound.
3's the wound.
Oh,
Nothing.
there you go.
Battle Shock. This Storm Fiend has leadership or bravery of 6, so he's down to 4 because he lost 2 already. So on a 5 or 6, he goes away.
I don't have command abilities, so I'm going to use one of my command points to make it so he just passes.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beginning of the hero phase for your Skaven turn. Now your Storm Fiend has to take D3 mortal wounds for his Vigor Dust Injector, and that would be 3.
That brings him down to 2.
Wow, that's the most possible. That's crazy. It was worth it, though. I mean...
Yeah, no, he puts out damage.
Yeah. Now you're going to use Vigor Dust Injector onto your...
Giselles?
Giselles.
Make them hit better.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
So it's shooting and...
Yeah, it doesn't say specifically in the combat phase. It's just +1 to hit.
Okay. Magic, your...
My Arch Warlock is going to cast Warp Storm, so that goes off on a 7.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
And he'll try to Arcane... You know what? I'll reroll that with an Arc Spark token, or a Warp Spark token. There we go, that's better.
And I'll try to deny that. Because of my Festus the Leech Lord, he's within range, so I'm going to try to deny it. I need a 10+. And I get it.
Oh, there you go. And Arcane Bolt onto your Blight Kings. For 1 mortal wound.
Okay. And that's a 5 up.
Yep.
Morbid Vigor, and it goes through.
There you go.
This Blight King is down to 1 wound now. Movement phase.
My Arch Warlock just moves outside of 3 inches of your guys.
So you're just gonna move them because when they moved in, they weren't within 3.
Yeah, they shouldn't have been. And
Yeah,
if
they
they
shouldn't have
were,
been.
then I don't think I would have brought my guy in anyway, so it's all good.
Okay, so you're just gonna move. All right. Giselles are gonna shoot at the Blight Kings.
So they're getting +1 to hit, so hitting on 3s.
Wow.
That's 6 mortal wounds.
So Morbid Vigor. Didn't save any of them.
There you go.
That really did well for you.
Now my Warp Flamethrower will go into your Blight Kings, so I'm going to give it more firepower. So on a 2+, it's D6 mortal wounds. So D6 mortal wounds onto your Blight Kings for just 1.
5 up Morbid Vigor. Come on now. Ah, that kills another one. Storm Fiend has D3 6 shots. Or D6 shots.
3 D6 shots.
3 D6 shots.
So 12 shots. Almost as great. So hitting on 4s, because he's not Vigor Dusted.
5 hits, now wounding on 4s. Getting 2. -1 rend, so 5 up saves. Made 1. How much damage?
Just 1 each.
So 5 up Morbid. Oh, come on. Let's put him on him. Now your Arch Warlock is going to charge in.
Yeah, he's going to go in. No, he's not.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to Command Point reroll because I've only used it for Inspiring Presence. So let's see if I can get in. There we go.
There it is. Starting with your Arch Warlock. He's going to be attacking first.
Yeah, with his Piston Claw, 2 attacks because of the Battle Frenzy on 4s. Nothing. And then he's got 3 attacks. 3 attacks with the Halberds with Battle Frenzy, 3s and 3s.
That's
2.
2 hits. And 3 to wound.
Holy moly, the whiffs.
Blight Kings now against your Storm Fiend. Hitting on 3s, and 6s are extras. That's 4 6s. D6 extra hits here. Oh, I'm getting a total of 11. That's not bad. Wounding on 2 still because of the Cycle of Corruption. 22 wounds.
4+. Let's see it. No, see you later, buddy. See you later.
Boom. Battle Shock now. Lost 4 Putrid Blight Kings. Bravery is 8 down to 4. +1 because of my banner. So on a roll of a 6, I lose another guy. Nope, I'm fine.
Third turn.
Now we're rolling to see who takes their turn first. I win ties. Oh, I need to roll a 6.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! Maggotkin, turn 3. I have number 3 on the Cycle of Corruption, which is the Burgeoning. So I roll a dice for each unit within an inch of a terrain feature at the start of the hero phase, which is right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And any of my guys, if they're within an inch, I roll and I heal. So my Festus and my Harbinger of Decay, I don't have to roll for them because they're fully wounds.
Yeah, they're good to go.
But your guys, your Warp Flame there, I'm going to roll, and on a 5 up, takes a mortal wound. Nope.
Good to go. And my Giselles?
Your Giselles, no.
Alright.
Rolling for contagion points, I have 4, plus 2d3 for having 2 Feculent Gnarl Maws. That's another 3, so that's 7 in total.
So
bringing me up to a total of 16.
Yeah.
I am using my 14 contagion points to summon a Beast of Nurgle. Never used this guy before, so it'll be interesting to see what he does on the battlefield. Spending a command point on my Harbinger of Decay for his Morbid Vigor, giving units within 7 inches, friendly units, a 5-up deny of damage. Festus the Leech Lord is going to try to Curse of the Leper, your Arch Warlock.
Third time's the charm.
Oh yes! On a 7, let's see if you can deny it. And you don't.
So I'm going to eat my 3rd Warp Spark token and reroll that.
And you still don't?
Nope, so on a 1, nope, no mortal wounds taken. So he's going to lose 1 armor.
Yep, for the rest of the game. Now for Virulent Discharge. I'm going to roll for my Blight Kings first on a 6. Nope. And for you on a 6. No. Movement phase, my Harbinger of Decay is going to move so that he's a little more than 3 inches away from your Warp Flame. Now for charges, Beast of Nurgle, I'm going to roll. Let's see what he gets. He gets 6. That's not close enough for anything.
That's not quite it.
Harbinger of Decay. Let's see what he gets. Gets a 9.
That's what your beast wanted.
And that brings me within half an inch of these guys. The objective. And just so you guys know, that was measured off camera, so it's not a guess. And that is not good for Jason.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because if you don't kill them, I might kill them because I Vigor Dust injected them.
Right.
So they're taking D3 mortal wounds on my turn.
That's right. I'm going to go first with my Blight Kings because you're going to hurt me, like big time, with him, with your Warlock. Hitting on 3s, 16 attacks. No, oh, I got 1 6. Okay, for
right.
just 1. Wounding on 3s now. Wow, only 4. Which is enough.
Save.
4 up save.
Oh,
just 1.
Just made it.
Giselles are piling into the Harbinger of Decay. Hitting with the Rusty Knives, they get 3 attacks instead of their normal 2.
Hitting on 5s.
That's 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. Getting
1,
3.
2, 3. No rend.
No rend, so 4 up save. And 4 up denying of the failed save because of his special
6
ability.
works.
I am mistaken. That is not a 4+. That is a 5+ for the Morbid Vigor. I was thinking of the Soulbound Shield, which only works for spells. Now he's going to hit the Giselles back with his Plague Scythe. Normally 3 attacks, getting 4 now. Hitting on 3s. That's 3 hits. And wounding on 3s. 1 wound. That goes through with a -1 rend, so it's D3 damage. Getting 3. So that takes out one of the Giselles, and it's a wound on another one. Now the Demonic Mount's Flyblown Bite is a D6 attacks. Getting 2. It's not enough to kill you. But it's hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s. That's nothing. Now going for your Arch Warlock.
He has 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
1.
Wounding on 3s.
Nothing.
Not so much.
Stormcage Halberd attacks now.
3s.
Hitting on 3s, getting 2 hits. Or 1 hit, sorry.
Oh, was that? Yeah.
That was a miss.
Here, let's go like that. There we go. All right, nothing.
Excellent. Battle Shock. The Harbinger of Decay has the Carrion Dirge, which minuses 2 to Battle Shock, or Bravery rather, for enemy units, and that's -2 to you. You already lost 1. That's -3 to your Bravery of 4. So if you roll a 1, you stay. On a 3, if you get 3+, oh!
All right.
You stay. Beginning of Skaven turn 3, at the beginning of your hero phase, you got to roll for the
Vigor Dust Injector. We're going to see how much mortal wounds they take. If they take 3,
yes,
the game is over.
Okay.
The messenger will be slain.
Oh!
Just like that.
And
Just like that. The messenger is gone. GG.
That is a Maggotkin victory. Epic handshake. Thank you very much. Click on the link below for the thoughts and impression post-game discussion video.